Hi, welcome to our second video of our Getting Started in a Distance Learning Environment series. In this video, we are going to share some tips on creating a weekly schedule. Everyone knows you have to plan time to study. The question most people have is, how much time should I be spending on schoolwork? Believe it or not, there's a magic formula to follow. Okay, so it's not magic, but it is based on federal guidelines for accredited colleges, and that's us, so follow along. Take the total number of credit hours you are enrolled in, multiply that number by 2, and you get the answer to how much time you should be studying each week. For example, 18 credit hours of coursework times 2 is 36 hours of study time. Add in the 18 hours of instruction time, and you end up with a 54-hour time commitment to school each week. But wait, is it really as overwhelming as it seems? Let's see. There are 168 hours in each week. We sleep 8 hours a day, 7 days a week, so 56 hours of our week is spent sleeping. Take that time out of the 168 and we are left with 112 hours of awake time each week. Remember, we said an 18 credit hour course load equates to 54 hours of school time. So if we are awake for 112 hours and we subtract the 54 hours of schoolwork, we're left with 58 hours of free time for the week. Let's look at a 15 credit hour course load. The total time commitment for schoolwork is 45 hours. So 112 hours minus 45 hours of school leaves us with 67 hours of free time each week. That's more than 10 hours of free time each day. That's a lot of free time. Think about it. 10 hours of basketball, football, soccer, enjoying your favorite foods, reading, exploring, writing, catching up on social media, listening to music, playing online, singing, or playing with your favorite teddy bear? Okay, so maybe not the bear, but you get the point. You have enough time each week to fulfill your time commitment to school and do lots of other things you enjoy doing. It doesn't seem so overwhelming now, does it? We've answered the question about the time commitment needed for school and made the point that you can fully commit to school while having time for fun. So now let's look at how to put all of that on a weekly schedule. We'll use a 12 credit hour course load for our example. We start by planning our 12 credit hours of instruction. If you have set times for class instruction, that makes it easy. If there are not set times for the lessons, then simply pick the times that work best for you. The next step is to plan the 24 hours you need for self-study. It's a good idea to break these down into small chunks of time and learn some of them before and after instruction times. Now you can plan what you want to do in your free time, but let's see, how much free time do you have? 112 hours per week minus 36 hours for school leaves 76 hours of playtime! Here are a couple of tips for planning out your week. Tip 1. Notice there are 7 days in a week. Incorporate school time into all 7 days. 1 hour of school time on a Saturday is not going to ruin your weekend. Tip 2. Plan your study time to sync with your circadian rhythm. You are either more awake in the first part of the day or more awake in the second part of the day. If you are a go-getter in the first half of the day, then plan your study time for the morning hours. If you don't get started until afternoon, then plan your study time afternoon. It's your turn. You can use the weekly schedule linked in the comments below or use one of your own. Calculate the number of hours you need to devote to school and plot out blocks of time when you can do your best work. Yay, you did it! Now just stick to it. Join us in video 3 where we show you how to stay on top of deadlines and design specific study activities that keep you motivated.